Hunter. I'm out here on playing a little bit of the Hunter Call of the Wild. We are currently on Medved Taiga, or Taiga as I guess they pronounce it. I like Taiga personally. And what I'm going to try and do is just quickly get through a mission here on the Taiga so that I can move over to the Savannah. I like the Savannah. So I would like to get there. I tried to get this mission done earlier today and I was unable to do it. Currently what we're doing is we're working on the Federal Eco Service number 5. We got to travel to Medved Bay, which is where we're currently at, and harvest a brown bear with a trophy rating of 22 or higher and a quick kill bonus of 25 or higher. So we're going to go ahead and make that, and as you can see, we're in Medved Bay. We're up here at this outpost. We have a brown bear need zone up here, 1530 to 1930. So we're going to go ahead and walk over that way. We're going to try and get to this ground blind. And let's hopefully we can knock out this bear real quick, and then we'll be on our way. Take a quick gander at our loadout. What I have my Stricker SXS 20 gauge shotgun for classes 2 to 4. My 7mm Regent for classes 4 to 9. And then I got my cross point Warden crossbow. And my 600 grain broadhead bolts for classes 7 to 9. And just for self-protection, I've got my 357 Fosco that will handle 2 to 6. I like to have a little overlap, and to be honest with you, I've done, if you look at the codex in my Hunter profile card, down here in my weapon score rifle, I've done fairly well with the rifle. I'm doing much better with the archery, which makes me happy. I have to work on handgun and shotgun, so that's why I'm trying to work the shotgun into my loadout as much as I can. And then again, like I say, just try to have some overlap, 2 to 4, 4 to 9, 7 to 9 for the crossbow. And again, I've done well with the rifle, so if anything gets to 7, 8, 9, I'm probably going to jump up to the crossbow because I could use some more numbers that way. I'll let you a little as we start to walk, because I'm a walking kind of guy in this game. The way I like to play the game is, I guess to me, and maybe I'm being a little bit over positive, but I like to be, it feels more organic if you're just out walking. I don't like to do a lot of fast traveling. I don't like to do that kind of stuff. I like to take things as they come and whatever kind of tends to cross my path. So that's how I do things. I'm not a hunter in real life, or as the kids say, IRL. I'm not into the IRL hunting, but I do enjoy this game. It's kind of nice. Like I say, walking around here in the Taiga, you actually feel like you're in the Taiga, and the audio. Oh, we got a Siberian musk deer somewhere around, and that I can hit with my shotgun, which will give me points if I can get it. I just didn't see where the call came from. A lot of times down on these ice surfaces you'll find critters. So, and again, that kind of goes along with my my way of play. Is just, you know, if you walk around for a while, you'll find things that you can hunt and whatnot. But whether you do or whether you don't, at the end of it, you feel like you've had a nice hike out in the woods. At least got my my headphones turned all the way up so I can hear if there's any critters out and about. Try to keep track of my sound bar. Down there in the lower right hand corner, you'll see that's the HUD. And what you have is you have your compass that tells you which way you're looking. That green cone coming off of the back end of me, that's kind of the wind direction. That's where my scent is going. So it's originating at the point where I'm at, and then it's getting wider as it moves away from me. So currently the wind's blowing into our faces out of the north, and that makes for good hunting because anything in front of us does not know we are coming. So that's good. Right next to that is a big blank space. I don't know what that, I can't remember. Currently I'm using my binoculars, so that tells you what, there you go. Okay, so what it gives you is your how much ammo you're loaded. This is my 7mm. It only holds one round at a time, but I have 18 on me. So same thing with the shotgun. The shotgun holds 2 shells. I have 10 in total. Investigate tracks to learn about animal movements. We just got a call here, and I'll show you that in a second. With the crossbow, I've got 5 on my crossbow, and there's 23 in my pack, so I have plenty to go. Go back to my binoculars, and I've been able to achieve the point at which my binoculars also have a range finder. Again, it takes a while to be able to unlock that, and then to purchase it. Things are very expensive. I've got my different lures, and oh yeah, my 357. 357 loaded. It's got six rounds in it, and I'm currently holding 8 more. So there's that. Now we've got a message that said there are tracks nearby. We'll go to the map, and if we zoom in, there's our position right here. Here's a hunting opportunity. So we'll place the waypoint there. We'll take a walk over. It's not very far, and we'll see what those tracks are. I'm going to walk a little bit quickly. This is probably going to be that Siberian musk deer that we just heard call not too long ago, if we haven't already scared it away, which is possible because I make a lot of noise. I'm going to try and get down, I think. And just walk along this this line here and see what we can do. Okay. Wind's kicking up a bit. I mean, this is part of what I dig about the game. First of all, it's beautiful. I mean, as you can see, it's almost like walking around in a Kincaid painting, you know? It's just really beautiful to look at. The sound effects are awesome. Really makes you feel immersed. I guess that's the word I'm dancing around. It feels very immersive. So when you're in it, you really do feel. Oh, I'm having a little problem with my right mouse button in that it doesn't seem to want to hold my binoculars out when I need them. All right. So I think I'm going to crouch, and we'll speed up the walk here and see if we can't come across something up here. So we're about 16 yards. I use yards rather than meters and all that stuff because, you know, I'm American, so I don't know what meters are. You might as well be talking French. I got no idea what you're saying. Yards, that makes sense to me. You know why? Because there's 100 yards in a football field. Anyway. We're just doing it that way. So here we go. We got some examined tracks. We'll hit the E button. It is a reindeer, 176 to 232 pounds, female, trotting through here. It's a level 6, which would be it would be my 7mm, because as we said with the crossbow, it's 7 and 9, so it's just a little bit too big for the crossbow. I mean, too small for the crossbow. All right, I will figure out what I'm trying to say, and then I will say it, and that would be fun. Yeah, so the crossbow is too big. For the reindeer is too small. I'm not seeing it though. Actually, even without hitting it, which is another thing I like, is you can see that those tracks are coming towards me and not away from me. But we'll go ahead and hit that, and we get the cone. Yeah, so the cone is telling us it went this way. And that's a male, 345 to 401. So let's take a quick look at the codex. Wildlife, we go down to reindeer. Reindeer starts with an R. So you can kind of get a look, and you see males weigh between 350 and 401. So that could be close to a max weight male reindeer, which would be a good trophy. So I'm going to actually slow down. He seems to want to go quicker. That comes across here. And that's coming this way. Going up this way. Which point he goes off this way. So now we'll try to track him a little bit, see if we can't come across this reindeer. But we've been pretty well around here. And I didn't see him, so I'm not even seeing any red footprints here. I'm just seeing blue. Red footprints are the ones that are active right now. So that's what I want to be tracking, is that big one, that big male. But I'm not seeing any more. You hit your tab key and you will pull up, this is what's called the hunter mate, and it kind of tracks your active tracking, but I'm not seeing where these tracks go off to, so. Okay, well, I'm not going to get sidetracked too much on this bear, on this reindeer, because we got to go get this bear, and it's not making a lot. Oh, I heard a pig. There you are, pig. Nope, reindeer, okay. He was off that direction. There you are. There he is. It's a female. She's a trophy 74 to 90, which not bad, but not good. She's a 1 trivial. So again, you see that 1 trivial. As they get bigger in size and potential score, that will go up. So 1 trivial, 2 trivial, whatever. Actually, 2s aren't trivial, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. That number starts to go up, and you start understanding that what you have potentially is a big scoring harvest. And obviously that's what you want. You want the bigger harvest always. But if you're starting out, as I alluded to earlier when I was talking about that's very old, about the binoculars, everything is very expensive. So it makes sense to really try to shoot as much as you can. So, yeah, like I said, I'd like to finish up this mission on the Taiga and then get back to the Savannah. I do enjoy the Savannah. I like the Savannah a lot. I do enjoy doing the missions because the missions make sure that you move all around the map. As you can see with the Taiga map, it's big. It's a big map. There's a lot to go. Right now I'm in Lidnoya Bay. I believe that's what it's called, Lidnoya Bay. And there's a lot going on. I've gotten a lot done over in Lidnoya Bay. I'm going to stop for a second. I'll just show you. So you can kind of make out the faint lines here, which is the border, kind of the borders of the map. So And as you can see, I've done a lot. There's a lot of things in Peony Forest that I have not gotten to. A lot of the stuff in the Noya Bay I've done. There's one more question mark down here. This stuff over here I won't know about until I get to the lookouts. And once you get to the lookout and you discover the lookout, it will open up the rest of the places in these areas. So I don't know what's here exactly, until I get over there. And the missions do a great job of moving you around the map. You know what I mean? So it will lead you from one place to another. Like I said, some of the other missions, the elusive links, if I go there, see, that's going to get me down here into the southeastern portion of this map here, although it's not the far southeast, but it's more southeastern than I've been. And so, yeah, so we'll get down there, we'll do those missions there, and then they'll probably send us up in this area here. So they do a great job of moving you around the map. You really get a first-class opportunity to visit all of the places on the map. Okay, so we're going to crouch and see if we can't move up on. Sounds like whatever is back there could be a reindeer, that it can be just beyond these bushes. Just below the piece of the equipment symbol, you have your health bar, which is that green bar. It's all the way up for me because we just started and I'm completely healthy. If I should happen to fall off of a cliff or off the side of a mountain, obviously I'll take damage. If an animal takes offense to me being in their general vicinity, they can come after me and they can damage me. So you got to keep an eye on your health bar. By the same token, right underneath your health bar there is a heart, and that is how much your heart is beating. And if you're running for long periods of time, obviously your heart will be beating out of your chest, and that makes it a little bit more difficult to aim. Your gun tends to wobble a little bit more. You have a little bit of a harder time trying to get that under control, which would be, typical. That's what we would assume would happen if you were out running at full steam all the time. Next to that is a little circle, and that's your visibility. So I'm a little bit visible. If I get into the bush here, it'll act like a natural blind. Let's see if I can get in here. And it kind of just says you got a little bit of visibility, but not a lot. And then right next to that is the international, that little sound horn, the little horn there, the international symbol for a speaker volume. So yeah, that's the amount of noise you're making right now. Because I'm standing still, you can see that I'm not making any noise. As I walk, you see that goes up. And because I'm actually running, you see the double red means I'm making quite a bit of noise. So that will tip off any animals in the area. I know we heard something. I can't. I didn't track the audio, so I'm not sure where it is. So we're just going to go ahead and pass that up, and we'll get moving because we still got about 500 yards before we get to. And again, the goal is the bear. So if we can get something along the way, great. If not, let's get that. Let's try to get that bear. That's for sure. I'm hoping I can get it with the crossbow. That would be nice. But I am traveling right now currently at full gallop, so I'm making a lot of noise, and you'll start to see my heart starts to pump, and it'll start turning pink, and if I continue, it'll turn bright red, and obviously that's when I'm in trouble. There it goes. It's starting to pound right now. Got a little drop some frames. I'm down to 18 frames a second, which there it is, bright red. Best way to get it back under control is just to start moving slower, or you can stop altogether and just hold on and wait for it to kind of come back. And then this way, if you do come into something All right, we got a sample over there. I'm gonna go see who left the sample. Maybe a lynx. It looks like it could be a lynx. It's very small. And I think most of the things on the Taiga have larger samples. Let's see here. Yep, Eurasian lynx. It's very old though, so if it was in the area, it's probably moved on by now. Another good way to figure out whether or not tracks are worth pursuing, because you'll come across tracks, you'll hit your E, okay, it's a Eurasian lynx, 17 to 38 pounds, female, trot, okay. So you follow them for a bit, and then once you come up and you find a scat sample, which is a polite way of saying feces, that tells you really whether or not it's worth pursuing. If it's an old sample, then obviously it's probably moved on. But if it's relatively fresh or not that old, well then yeah, definitely keep following the track, and it should take you to an animal. Next to the binoculars, that's my zeroing. That's one of the things I did unlock. If I go to my skills, you have stalker, you have ambusher. Currently in my stalker skills, I also have the weather prediction. So if I activate that, go back and I hit my F button, you can see visibility's at 598 yards, it looks like, and it looks about 1533. Looks like we're going to get some rain, and then it's going to, it'll brighten up at around, 1533 versus we'll get some rain, and then it brightens up at 1557. So, but as you can see, now that I've activated that, my zeroing for my shotgun, my rifle, has gone away. So you can only have one thing activated at a time. I kind of wish they would, they'd allow you to use more than one at a time. So I have that, the weather prediction. There's nothing in ambusher. And then you go to perks, rifles. This is the zeroing. So we'll activate that, and I'll just show you real quick. You get your rifle up, and now you see the 164 yards underneath that. Now if I hit F, it goes to 82, 328. So that's kind of compensates for the distance. Normally I leave it at 164, which is why sometimes I'll play with the other options, because I also have windage. This is another thing that you can do, and this will tell you where the wind's coming from. So we hit F. We get 4.3 from behind, 1.28. So that's available to you. Handguns has one, which I don't have locked. It's ability to gauge approximate distance to a target while aiming with any weapon. That would be interesting to get unlocked. I don't have the shotgun either. Tracer shots, boomstick, ability to fire both chambers at the same time. Well, that'd be cool. And archery doesn't have any. So yeah, so I tend to stick with the just leaving the zeroing on all the time. Again, when you're out and you're walking and you're doing things that that you may wind up. Am I still? No, I thought I was still. You may wind up having to shoot from the hip a little bit, so you want to do what you can to be ready. We got some track over here. I don't even know if you need a license to shoot these pigs. They're just a nuisance animal, really. I don't see a pig, though. What about these tracks? Okay, so they moved off that direction. Yeah. Again, it's taking me away from my... All right, let's speed up here. If we're going to get to the savannah. Now I wish I had Microsoft Flight Simulator, because it would be great to take off from Medved Taiga to Virunga, and then fly to Virunga Savannah, and then start another. We got Eurasian lynx here. It's female. I think it's the same one. I'm going to go ahead and slow down a bit. She's a 3, so I could get her with the shotgun if I would happen to come across her. And again, it would be nice if I could get, oh, there's some scat right up there in front of us, so we can take a look and see what the likelihood is here of this being a fruitful hunt. Fresh. These are fresh. Okay. So I'm going to use a call real quick. See if we can't get her to call back. That is the jackrabbit caller. It tracks small predators like coyote and red fox using the sound of a distressed jackrabbit. So works with the Eurasian lynx, or it's supposed to anyway. So let's see if we can't get close enough to her. We can get her to call back. By the same token, you don't want to overdo it. Oh, wait. I just saw something pop up. Although that's a little bit of a cheat because a hunter wouldn't be able to see that track behind. Right back there. There's another one. Let's see if we can't get up there quick. Pick up a Eurasian lynx. She hasn't called back yet. Hitting the Q button will toggle between your last two things. So I had the call and I had my binoculars. So if I go ahead and hit the Q button, I can just toggle between the two, which is helpful in situations like this when you don't want to keep searching for number keys, you know. I'm not hearing anything. She was here though. You can see the indentation in the I'm hearing footsteps. I'm hearing a couple of footsteps. Thought I heard something. Something's running. Sounded like a deer though. There it is. The Eurasian lynx. It's about 29 yards away. put 2 in it. Yeah, she went down over there. Whew! Alright, we got a little scrape here. No organs hit. That was not a good time. No organs hit. How do I miss both barrels? We're going to reload that and put it away. Before I hurt myself with it. I don't typically like to shoot something more than once, but female, 20.76 pounds. That's pretty big. 16.5. So 18.5 for silver. Damaged trophy organ and no vital organs hit. So that stinks. It's a skull twice though. You can see 2 times in the head there, and then 18 times we got landed there, but that was harvest check 0. So that cost us. Yeah, I think this she would have scored a lot better if I would have. Maybe if I would have shot her with the 357. Bad shot, folks. Sorry about that, but we'll accept it. Cash reward, 935. Pick up 99 XP points. Get a 54 shotgun score reward. And again, as you raise your score rewards, you start to unlock some more of the other equipment, which is cool, you know. So rifle, I'm at 15,259. Handgun, I'm at 267. Yeah, so again, the handgun would have maybe been a little bit better. Shotgun, I'm at 479. Archery, I'm over 1,000. So I will show you when we get to the store how that works out, because as you increase your numbers with the weapons, okay, it starts to open up more things. You get more weapons, you get access to different types of ammunition, you get that type of stuff. So that's good. That's good. That's the good stuff. So that's what you want to do. Got a little hunting pressure. You can see this pink area is called hunting pressure. I just got that for downing that lynx. Actually, uh-oh. Somebody's yelling at me. Let's go get in the blind here. And then we can kind of collect ourselves and see what we can do here. So we're in the... There she is. Here we are. The door doesn't close, which scares you when you're going after bear. Is it safe for that thing just to not open, or what's the deal? Okay. So here we are. We've made it to our hunting blind here, our ground blind. Here's the brown bear need zone, 1530 to 1930. We're still about an hour, well, a little less than an hour away from their sleep time coming in. Reindeer. Oh, that was the female. Okay. So they may be in the area moving around. So what we'll do is I have, along with my jackrabbit call, I also have the predator distressed fawn. So this attracts big predators like black bears using the sound of a fawn in distress. So it will attract bears, puma, lion, gray wolf, Iberian wolf. So the range is 218.72 yards. So we're going to go ahead and we'll give a shout out on that and see if we can't get some bears that may be in transition. To stop on by here. Maybe we might be able to pick one up with our crossbow. So there's that. What else do we got in the old bag, we got the snort wheeze. I believe that's what that is, right? The snort wheeze. This collar reproduces the aggressive snort wheeze made by antelope bucks and deer bucks during the rut. Easy to use and perfect for calling in mature bucks. So not really a Taiga collar. More like whitetail, springbok blue, wildebeest, and lesser kudu. Those are more like savanna types. So we got whitetail deer, black-tailed deer, mule deer. The moose collar, always good at calling moose. And we can do that. Antler rattler, reindeer. That'll bring in some reindeer. I thought I heard something. Thought I heard a footstep or two. Maybe it's just me. Come on, Berry Bear. We got tracks out there that I did not see before. Those are, I bet, reindeer track. A moose call. This does a really good job of bringing in the moose too. What is this, the bleat caller? I think that's the bleat caller. Yeah. This deer caller generates an authentic bleat of a doe in estrus every time it is turned. Simple to use and irresistible to any nearby bucks and does. The bleat call has a low range but a high chance of attraction. White-tailed deer, black-tailed deer, and mule deer. Like I say, it does a pretty good job of bringing in moose though too. All right, well, we're not seeing anything yet, but it's 14:59, so like we said, about 15:30, we may, I'd be surprised if we didn't see any in transit though. We're pretty close. West. So we want to be looking west. Where am I going? Okay, so the west is out this way. It's actually behind us. Come on, brown bear. Need to harvest you so I can get to Verhunga. To the warmth. Oop. Oop. All right, so this is about 131.23 yards. This is another quick and easy way to tell yardage from your target. Again, we'll use this one where I spotted that female reindeer. When you spot an animal, again, that means you're looking through either your, well, when you're starting out, you're looking through your binoculars. You'll see it You'll hit your E button to spot the animal. Again, I'm playing on a computer. I don't know what it would be on the different platforms, but on the computer you hit your E and you spot it. Once you do that, this symbol will appear to show you where it is. And when it appears, you can always just hover over it with your cursor. And down in the lower right-hand corner, it says 532.32 yards away. So that's a quick and easy way if you don't have a rangefinder to figure out how far away you are. I used it to great success. I mean, it works really well to do that. All right, I got no action here, so I think I'm going to drop a waypoint and probably start to make my way over there, because sitting here is boring. So we're going to head west. I think I'm going to, since it's so close, I don't know if I'm going to go fast. I'm going to walk slowly, and hopefully we'll Siberian musk deer old droppings. $20 to 26 pounds. Mr. Brown Bear. Again, we're still a little early. Wait, those are brown bear tracks right there. You can tell how big they are. And that symbol right there is the symbol of a zone, some kind of a need zone. So we'll go over there and let's go ahead and do that first, I think. Making a lot of noise. So there it is. Examine track. It's a need zone resting. 1130 to 1500. That seems like it changed, doesn't it? It's a trot, 242 to 447. There's been a lot here, but somehow things changed, because it said it would start at 1530, which is coming up, but now the need zone is saying that it ends at 1530. No, it still says 1930. Okay. So this is another female, 242 to 447. I'll take a female if I have to, but I'd much rather get a big burly bear, big burly boy bear, but I don't know if I have the choice. Not sure. A big burly boy bear. Say that 10 times fast. Big burly boy bear, big burly boy bear. There are no bears here. Big burly boy bear. Come on, man. I'm looking to go to Verhunga. I ain't got all day to do this one mission. Siberian musk deer tracks. Alright, let's take here. I thought I saw something down this way. Nope. I haven't even heard a bear. What was the thing, even with my collar, I didn't even hear a bear. Lednoia Bay. Here we are, Lednoia Bay. We got reindeer over this way. Just double check our setup here. I think that reindeer's still sitting there. But I don't think there's not a lot of places where the black bear, brown bear, or the brown bear are around here. Moose. Lots of moose, obviously. Wild boar, reindeer. Yeah, there's not a lot of Siberian musk deer. I do have to pick that up. Moose, more moose, mooses. Reindeer. Do you think they'd be out on the ice floe? I don't think they would. I thought there was maybe good bear hunting down around this way, so we need to head north. See what happens. You standing up right now? You were standing up. Alright, this is bear tracks. And they are heading north. .242 to 447. I don't know if that's big or what that is. We should probably look that up in the codex. What is it? I hope I get quiet like they can hear me. You know what I mean? Although that would be kind of a cool. What is it? I don't know what it is. What is it? What is it? That was weird, because the place where I shot her, I got very little blood, but then you come over here, bleed rate is high. And she went down right here. Confirmed trophy. Can't really see her very well. That was weird. Took a long time, and I couldn't figure out who she was. I love the Siberian because they have Dracula fangs. They're the weirdest things I've ever seen. It's a male, 24.75 pounds, common fur type, tracking distance 300.12 yards, although honestly it came to me. Trophy type is tusks and skull. It's a 119.5. So it's a good ways off of gold. It's well into the silver though. It's a well into this. Why did I only get bronze though? No vital organ hit. Okay. Yeah, I'm not digging on this 20 gauge. Yeah, I hit where I wanted. You know, I got into the side there. I was hoping for a lung shot. It just didn't. The buckshot just didn't penetrate. So I get nothing. That's kind of a bummer. Waste of a good Siberian musk deer, that's for sure. 36 more points on my shotgun score. Well, here we are. That's a bear track. Very old. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. So yeah, we'll just head on the shore here. Got a track here, and that's big. That is big. That's still a female. 242 to 4. Oh, there we go. There we go. Where'd it come from though? Sounded like it came from up here. What's better, to go up and try to get it, or see if I can't get it to come to me? All right, my scent is not in a good position. As you can see, the wind is now blowing at my back. So I am introducing everything in front of me to my stank. So we're going to have to be careful here, because this bear knows we're coming before we do. And he's going to know we're a lot closer to him than... There it is. Where is it? Okay, she just passed those rocks there. Oh. I saw it just as I stood up. I am in high-speed pursuit. Not interested. Was a three brown bear, which is a pretty good size. It's a pretty good size. Let's get him. Her, I should say. Am I hearing footsteps or is it just me? Just now dropping is okay. A little bit slower, trying to bring my sound down a little bit. Let's see here. Come on, Mrs. Bear. You and I don't want to be running like this all day. Let's see here. Dog nabbit. Pig. I don't want a pig. I want a bear. I need a bear. Need a bear. Oh well, I think we missed it. Boom, trot. I don't think she's gonna pull up. Very fresh. I don't feel like keep blowing the call because I don't think I think it's just gonna lose all its meaning at some point. Take a look at the hunter mate. Let's see what we can see. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. It's another. It's a pig, wasn't it? I'm hearing something. Reindeer. Not really worth anything, really. Are there more of you? Is there one worth harvesting? Light back down. I think it took off. That's weird, wasn't it? I think I just got the biggest one there. So what are you going to do about that? I mean, that was crazy, right? I just came around. I didn't really get a chance to look too hard at him. I just saw those big antlers, and I thought, that's the big boy right there, you know? Oh, for cry. I just shot my rifle, and you guys are still standing around here? Something's so wrong with you guys. Okay, so here's the big one. He's a silver, class 6 male, 371.15 pounds, common fur type. Didn't track him anywhere because we got him nailed pretty good. 3 very easy antlers and skull. His trophy rating is 223.9. We pass all of the checks. We hit him with the proper ammo, shot him less than 2 times, 2 times or less. Intact trophy organs, vital organ. Hit 1 vital organ, 100% quick kill, 100% harvest check, 100% consecutive harvest bonus, and 50 species difficulty. The shot we took with the 7mm Regent was polymer tipped. Was at a distance of 7.93 yards and a weapon score of 50. We hit the flesh, of course. You got to hit the flesh to get in. And then we went right down the freeway here through the stomach and the liver and into the left lung, and he dropped like a stone right there. So that was okay. Oh no, I did it. Picked up 1214 cash, and then I'm not going to see what other things I did. But again, no bear. What the heck, man? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head west. And we'll see what happens here. We were on the trail of a bear. Should have been pretty close, but we had it coming in, and then I stood up for some reason. And I keep calling it he, but she saw me and took off running. And that was kind of the end of that. What time is it? It's 10:30. So this is going on actually longer than I was hoping. I don't think I'm going to get Verhunga tonight. So I think we'll just kind of try to figure out, because I think I've been on now for about an hour. I'm not sure. Maybe a little over an hour and a half, maybe. What do we got here? We got bear tracks. Let's see what we can do here. 242 to 447. She's heading south. Very old. Okay, so these tracks are very old. So I don't know if these will take us to a brown bear or if it will just take us in the vicinity where maybe another brown bear will be. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and follow these for a while. Let's check out our hunter mate real quick. Still very old. Still very old. The tracks here, rest zone discovered. Okay, so we got another bear rest zone. I'll take that. We are heading south. Right, so that turned them around right there. Still tracking very old, so I don't know. Still very old. Okay. Alright, so where are we at now? Because I think we've stumbled onto something here. This looks like a good place for some bears. I'm hoping we're going to pop out right here. There's going to be some bears just sitting here waiting to be shot. Nope. Reindeer. Some reindeer tracks. Just kind of hoping we had found the brown bear honey hole, you know? Because I think we're pretty close to the edge of the map here. I mean, yeah, we still got some space, but See if we can catch something out on the ice here. That's the other thing too, is the ice used to be a great place to find things. But lately I haven't been finding anything out here. Yep, nothing. Oh, folks, I think I'm going to call it here, though, because I think I've gone on for a bit. Well, this is where we're at, and this is, I guess, where we're going to stay, at least for the time being, until we can find ourselves and harvest ourselves a bear. Oh, that's a tent. That is a tent. I remember this. This is where I found the guy. I think he winds up. There's his boot. There's his boot. Okay, so yeah, that's another mission that you'll have to do on your own, but it's kind of cool. I mean, it's trippy. It's a little trippy. There it is. Very old still. Again, still no, very few bear sounds even, you know? It's almost like there's only one bear on the Taiga right now, and it's this one. And I still can't see it. All right, folks. Yeah, like I say, I think I'm going to call it here. It's been a while, and I appreciate you hanging out. So we didn't get it. We didn't get the brown bear. Let's go back to the codex. Let's take a quick gander at the brown bear. See what... All right, a typical male weighs between 429 and 1,062. Females can be between 700... Wait a minute, are smaller and range between... That seems weird to me, doesn't it? If they're smaller. So, I don't know what that means, but we're going to go ahead and head back to our... We'll fast travel back to our deal. Head inside, call it a night, and that'll be the end of that. All right. Well, I want to thank you again for joining me. I appreciate it. We got a couple of things. We didn't get the mission completed, so we'll be back on the Taiga, and we'll be after that brown bear next time. So thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll see you again really, really soon.